jump over and find out. Starting stream health, receiving your content. Your arms will see it in a moment. Get ready. Oh boy. I'm so excited. Hey, there it is. Am I talking? Sound? Oh, it's live. There it is. You hear my voice? Am I talking? Cool. Sound? Oh, it's live. There it is. Well, while we're here. Hear my voice? Am I talking? Alright, this is going to be weird. I'm going to mute this so I don't get myself twice through here. Let me go see if I can find out how to share this stream. Monetize. There's the URLs and such. Let's see some other stuff. We've got chat going on, which is cool. How do we share this? It's kind of a big deal. One person watching? Me. And I can totally see you now. To stop using your coder. Will do. Where is the share link? I was going to share this. How do I do it? I went like this. I said, and copy the video URL. Anyway, open this up in a new tab, paste it. Give myself double now. Sweet. Okay, that works. Tab, paste it. Okay, well, I will just let this go. I don't need to stream to myself, so let's close this. Awesome. Glad we got that running. Let's see, what time is it? It is 3:27. We only got 30 minutes before I gotta make a call. Okay, well, hey, let's go ahead and get this going. So let's review where we left off. Right now I have this server is off, and so a few other things. So let's get those guys running. Looks like our database is still going strong. Open up a new tab here. Mongo. Sweet, so we're still live. Let's open up a new one of these. And let's get into CD, my dev environment here, LFG server. Alright, and OS, it should just be node LFG.js. Oh, shoot. That works, but let's clear that. Let's do node mon. Node mon will allow us for live reloading. No idea what I'm talking about. LFG. Okay. Alright, now let's turn on the app. Linux serve. Turn some tunes back up. Alright, if you're programming and you're programming in silence, power to you. I don't know how you're able to do it. I need some kind of music going on. Oh, excuse me. Come on, server. It's crunching right now. Well, this is my server, and then this is my client. Well, anything's a server. Anytime you have to go get something from somewhere else, it turns into a server. This guy doesn't really go get anything, or doesn't really provide. It's just what will be installed on people's devices. Let's go ahead and inspect this. So guys, my tech stack that I use, I call it the Iceman stack. It stands for Ionic, Cordova, Express, Mongo, Angular, and Node. I use Ionic and Cordova. Ionic's built on top of Cordova to allow me to build Android and iOS apps using web technologies, so HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Then I use a Linux server provided by DigitalOcean. They're awesome. Ask me about how you can get some credits for there for free. And I host on there a Node server that runs Express on top of it, and then Mongo as my database. Express it makes it simpler to write services, so I can send data back and forth between the client and my server. Okay, well, so let's review. So yesterday what we were working on is we got this guy working, this middle layer here. Oh, looks like all our events expired. But we were able to, we added an all chat. It's broken! All chat's not turning on. Localhost 3000. Oh! Don't stop coming. For some reason I can't connect to my server right now. What's going on? Localhost 3000/organizations. It's not found. Well, now with that attitude. The division. There we go. I'm so sorry, guys. We didn't create the Destiny one. Those are hard-coded as the two starting ones, but if the database doesn't have it, it has no idea what I'm talking about. All I did is created the division. Okay, so good. We got 2 events and all chat. Sweet. All chat's still here. What we did with all chat. Oh man, sorry guys, I got the yawn today. With all chat, we made it so instead of them directly talking, the clients directly talking to Firebase, which is our WebSockets, which it'd been quicker than what we're doing. It actually goes to my server, where my server then authenticates them or checks if they're authenticated by the token that gets passed to them. And if it matches to a user, it then grabs additional information about that user, like their name, their alias, and then avatar, but avatars don't exist yet. So it grabs that information about them and then creates the message, and then the server posts it over to my Firebase server, our live. So the client is actually never sending anything to our Firebase. That's good because that gives us additional security and lets people not mess with it. So just a demo again. Here is some data. So you guys can tell it's not that slow. And granted, it's all on my local system, my server, but with the exception of Firebase, which I think Firebase is either located in, gosh, I mean, I know it's a Google product, so the company's in California, but I don't know where the actual servers are. I just know it's not right on my local machine. So cool, yeah, so it's still pretty snappy. Chat back and forth pretty easily. But so what we want to do today, so this guy's in good shape, is we want to get our events to be going to our server instead of to Firebase. I'll show you guys real fast what's happening is these events aren't stored in my Mongo database, they're all stored in Firebase. Oh, my word, guys, I got the yawn so bad. I need to go get me a Mountain Dew from downstairs or something. Alright, so we're actually going here on our dev server. Sweet. Alright, and you guys can see here we have the chats. We have messages down here, and we have rooms. We'll be addressing that. We eventually want this to go away and this to go away and only have rooms. But, what's going to distract? We've got slots here. So slots and events. Bleh. These should just be one. So in events, we have Straggler, but we have Destiny and the Division. And so with the Division, is the main one we're looking at. We have 4 events. And you can see here there's category, there's the chat ID, details, leader ID, max slots, all that good stuff right here. Sweet loot, don't shoot me. So what we want to do is today's goal is we want to get these guys, these events, at minimum storing in our Mongo database as well in Firebase for now, just so we can do a little bit more with them. So let's do that. We're not going to let the users actually post to Firebase. We'll let them post to the server, and the server will post to Firebase. So there'll be a little gap there. Once again, that just gives us so much more power and flexibility. We can now do better authentication instead of letting the user somehow get around it if they wanted to on our local machine. Whew, a lot of rambling. Man, I am needing to get a drink, guys. Let me just keep going here. We only got a few more minutes before I need a bounce. Alright, so look here. So we got our LFG client. Good. And LFG server. Great. This would be nice to find a little pen that I could draw. But put that on my main machine. That's okay. Alright, So let's go into our source here, into our app, organizations, events, new event controller. Let's take a look at that guy. But I think he uses the event serve. Yeah, so that's where the real magic is happening. So yeah, this does all the good stuff here. But really where we need to happen is in the event serve. Events. Event serve. Oh, it's scattered. Sweet. So we got new event right here. What he does is gets the Firebase array, a new Firebase. That's interesting. Oh boy. Okay. And it's posting it into the event.tc. Returns events ref $add. Then. Excellent. So instead of doing all that, we're going to do some HTTP posting, which we don't have any in here. This is the first time. So this is going to be a pretty big transition. Everything in here is Firebase. And we want to get away from that. We want it to all be through my server. So have the server control everything that goes through Firebase. So we're going to do HTTP. That's going to allow us to do a post. So we'll do the HTTP post. Let's go ahead and take a look here before we get too in depth here. Let's jump over to the org serve. We do stuff in here. And let's just search for the HTTP. Here's an example of where we do post. There's all the server configurations and everything for us, which is fantastic. Let's grab that return as well. Thanks, org serve. We have an outdated version of Atom right now. Okay, cool. So we got the HTTP going on here. We got the config. Sweet. Organization, org ID. We're not really doing that. We're going to actually be going to events. Holy cow, guys! I got those yawns so bad. Okay, events. Ugh. So we're going to post up to him. Fantastic. So if we ever post to events, it means we're posting a new event. We're never going to do a post to events, besides if it's a new one. I don't know of any other reason why we would. So we're going to go ahead and remove all this stuff here. I like this song. But I always like the line K. Okay. So we're going to post to him. We need to actually give it something, so we're going to give it event. You know, we don't really have a response. So really, this thing doesn't need to do a .then for us, because I think it's whoever calls a new event needs to know about it. So we're going to return that. And by default, HTTP returns back a promise. So, or lets us do the .then. So it says, hey, if it's successful. If it failed, I'll let you know eventually. Just hold on, I'll be back. And that's asynchronous, so the code can keep running and doesn't have to wait to hear back from him immediately. Alright, so great, that's what we want. We want to post an event to events, but let's see, is there anything that we're going to be messing with here? Doesn't look like it. Great. So this guy, actually let's comment him out. Get him erased up to here. Because I'm not going to separate it like I have in Firebase. I might have to keep it like this in Firebase. Whenever I was doing this, I was saying events, then had the organization, which was destined division, and then I had the event. And I had to do that for filtering purposes, but I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going right into events, and then there's the event. Because inside of each event, it has all the information about it. I mean, the TC, the division, that's the same as this up here. Doesn't need to be repeated. Jeez, guys. Okay, so good. Oh, gosh. Okay. Alright. And the reason I'm talking through this, guys, it's kind of funny, too. Because this is what's going through my head as I'm programming. I am always talking about it, trying to rationalize, re-explaining to myself, why am I doing this? What's the reasoning behind it? There's days where I'll go and I'll write maybe, I don't know, 200, not even 200, like 50 lines of code. No, it's less. I'll go like 25 lines for a full 8-hour day. And I'll think of that as a super successful day. It's because I will do things like this. I'll eliminate code, put in new stuff, do a few configurations here. There's just so much thought that goes into how is this going to work? How's the plumbing all hooked up to each other? Whenever I turn this on, is it going to go all the way through? Is it getting the information it needs? So that's what's happening in the programming. A lot of code doesn't mean you're a good programmer. Okay, so good. We're going to go there. We're going to take this information in a second, but let's go ahead and save this off. If we saved it now, you'll actually see that a new event just is going to blow up. Won't do anything. Alright, so let's come over to, so good. Let's jump over to the server files. Oh my word. Okay, so we actually have here event. I'm wrestling with this one a little bit. Whatever, let's do it. Okay, we're going to rename this guy. Let's rename him. He is now called events. Let's dive into here. I have a lot of data already set here. It's good stuff, but I gotta take it out. Dang it, that's good stuff. Super good stuff that we did there, but not effective anymore. So this is where we have set routes, post. We'll just delete all this stuff out of here, but gotta do it carefully so we don't have weird problems. Create event. Let's hold on to that function. It's a little goofy. That's right. Onto one of these posts. Clean it up. We don't use sockets, like our own personal socket on our server anymore. We let Firebase handle that. Which is another story all of its own. Okay. This is actually a pretty old way of doing it. We have ES6, which I like a lot better. So app.post is actually going to be a post to events, create event, endpoint, set routes, good. User tools, auth token. I think that's how we're doing it, but this is not the way we do this anymore. So this is called as a function. Fat arrow this. A little bit cleaner. Not fully done. So what I just did is this guy between these 2 points right here is the same as this, but it's just smaller, cleaner, and lets us keep reference to this. We're not doing anything with this at the moment. Cool. Okay. I'm not sure why we had to keep this one. That's okay. Big cleanup though. Object create event. Sounds good to me. We're just going to pass into here the event and the user. So what we're going to get, we need to verify this too. This isn't quite set up. Save that before I get into this. Organizations. Where's our time looking? 2 minutes. Organization class. So come on. Fire secret. Come on. Okay, this doesn't have what we needed. There is the users. That one probably does. I need auth token. Perfect. Which is this. Come back into the event class. Chat tools, user tools. Not doing anything with those. I do appreciate them. We don't do anything with common tools. Q is a good one to hold on to, so we'll leave that there. Hoping the stream's going well. Just recording these, and to be honest, just keep on my LinkedIn profile. Just showing how I program. Might get pointers to at some point, but that's alright. Q auth token. Got it. So it's just auth token, not user tools anymore. Create event. Endpoint. Okay. So let's go ahead and just immediately, all we're going to do is we're going to respond. Send, I believe. Let's verify. Yeah, just send request user. Good to remember that. Q.user. Just hold on to that. So what we're going to do is we're going to respond back just with the request dot body dot event, I believe. We gotta go for me. So what do you guys do here? Yeah, body dot user. Interesting. This one was for post to the user. Saves the user. Interesting. Okay. It's good to name stuff. I started getting lazy, so remember to name things. So anyway, so good. We're just going to respond back with that. I'm going to up here though. Q.user. And console.log is out. Console.log. Send request. So it's just immediately going to come in here, spit that back out, but I also want to see what's in the body. So yeah, let's save that out. Pretty sure it's not going to be super happy with me. Oh yes, we also need to make this available. Yeah. We got no organization, user, friends, chat. So let's go ahead and add in a new one that we just created. Events. It's specifically the events class. I need to rename that. It's going to flip out at me. Okay, well, hey, I'm sure it blew up. Yeah, it blew up. Hey, I did change stuff. Okay, I need to rewatch stuff, so let's go try it again. Alright, well, it didn't blow up, that's good. Okay. So, supposedly this should work. Let's come over to Division, add a new event. We won't get anything here. I'm gonna log in. Try again. Hey, I am logged in. Back off. There, can't connect to the server. Server? Server. I'm not using Mongoose. We're not using it. Did I include something I shouldn't have? Oops. Yes. Make sure you clean your stuff up before you get too. Don't do much with it. Okay, at least now it's on. Are we gonna log in this time for real? Weird. Okay, let's clear some crap out of here. Let's go to our network. Clear this out. Sample. Worksheet. New serve. It's fine. It's not gonna do anything. Fill out everything we can that's required. And 3. T-Ritus. Year. Level. Class. Medic. Okay. So here's the moment of truth. We should be able to see a whole lot of crap just blow up. HTTP is not defined. I thought I did that. Alright, let's get in there and figure that out. New event controller. We have to refresh this. No. Okay, injected. Hopefully we'll be able to remove a lot of this stuff. No, I'm gonna type that all back in. Okay. Server test. Station. Missions. Number event. Number slots. Good. T-Riot. T-Riot. Plus year. Class medic. Create. Okay, what's your deal now? HTTP is not defined. I defined it. What are you talking about? Event serve. Did I just... Oh, son of a gun. Son of a gun. Here we go again. Crunch, 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 crunch. Alright. Sample serve test. PlayStation. Mission. Subcode 1. Number slots 3. No notes. I need to enable this for here as well, because typing in your gamer tag does suck. Medic. Great. Yay! 404. I didn't do a get. I tried to post it. What did you just do? Did you do a get? No, really. Did you just do a get against that? Event serve. Crappers. Post. Alright, guys, we're getting this. Good thing it's small errors like this, but we're crunching them out. Oh my god. Look. We're gonna have just enough time. Oh my word, our time's running fast. Alright, let's crunch. We have 3 minutes. Let's just get this piece set up. Event serve, event title, work, server. My messages get angrier and angrier as I keep hitting things. Missions, and 1, number of slots, 3, no details. That guy, level, 29, class, and security. Alright, I want you to work this time. Well, that's kind of a weird one. We'll check that out in a second, but looks like we posted successfully. And we posted a full category. And we should have had a responsive. Should have had a response to something. It says it's successful. Come over here. That's me. Token. So all that worked. It just didn't respond back with the stuff. It's just stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. One more time. We have 1 minute, sweet goodness. But it should just be good. And correct. Not good. My air shut everything down. Work, work. That guy. Level 9, class, medic, security, whatever. Close. Alright, so we expect to see what we just created return to us. Sweet. Alright guys, we're going to stop the stream there. We were able to get it set up so now we're pointing to our server instead of straight to Firebase. Now we just need to make it so we record it into our server, or into Mongo, and just kick it over to Firebase. Hopefully I'll be able to pick that back up in about an hour or so. I have to figure out how to stop our recording program. Come on, come on. Guys, we broke it.